What if one of the most scenic, beautiful, and often overlooked communities in Cochrane was also one of the most affordable and you didn't even know it existed? What if you missed out on a stunning community with mountain views, peaceful, quiet streets, all because you thought it was too far out? In today's video, I'm taking you through Heritage Hills, a scenic and quiet community on the hillside of Cochrane that is honestly one of the best kept secrets. I'll show you exactly what makes this neighborhood unique, from the parks, pathways, and a really nice blend of established and brand new homes in Heritage Hills, dog-friendly spaces, and upcoming amenities like Horse Creek Sports Park. I'll also be super honest and chat about why this community may not be the best fit for you. If you're thinking about moving to Cochrane and are looking for a quiet community with gorgeous views, stay tuned because Heritage Hills just might be the fit for you. If you're new here, my name is Lauren and I'm a local real estate agent and mom here in Cochrane, Alberta, and I love sharing all things Cochrane with you. From home tours to neighborhood tours to information about what life is like living in Cochrane, you'll find it all here on my channel. I get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every day who are thinking about making the move to Cochrane. If you're thinking about moving to Cochrane and looking to buy a home here, please get in touch with me. I would love to help you find the best home in town. Now let's get into today's video. Heritage Hills is located just north of Highway 1A on the other side of Heartland. If you watched my Heartland video, you'll get an idea of what is available in that community and where it's located. Heritage Hills is a little bit further up, has nicer views and access to both amenities that are in Heritage Hills and Heartland, making it super convenient. One of the good things that I love about Cochrane over the last couple of years is, yes, we've been having a lot of growing pains, but we've also been having a lot of growth in the amenities that every different community has, which is really great for our side of town. I live on this side of town, so I'm a little bit biased. I really like it, but there is truly something for everybody to find in Cochrane. It's just about making sure that we think about what's important to you in a house, location, and your daily routine when we're home shopping. Heritage Hills also will have more amenities north of the community on the quarter section right there. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video. Right now, there's a new commercial space that has a gym like Anytime Fitness. There's a daycare, there's a restaurant, Pizza 73 just opened. There's a brand new pharmacy. There's tons of amenities right there. And then of course, right across the street, you have Tim Hortons and Petro-Canada in Heartland, along with other amenities. So it's a really great start to having amenities on the west side of town, hopefully even a grocery store in Heartland, which will make this location even better. Like most of the communities in Cochrane, Heritage Hills has a mix of first-time homebuyers, homes for families who are looking to get into a larger home, great spaces for downsizers from duplexes to smaller homes, and the occasional bungalow. There's something for everybody in Heritage Hills. So if you're interested in a community with lots of parks and pathways, which we'll go over in this video, Heritage Hills just might be the one that you're looking for. One of the things that makes Heritage Hills so unique relative to some of the other communities in Cochrane is it's actually a blend of more established homes built around like 2010 era, and then brand new homes that you could build now with a builder. So if you're looking for options for more developed and mature yards with views, they have it. If you're looking for more modern finishes inside, those also exist. So there's truly great options for everybody to consider in the community, which is really cool. Heritage Hills is also home to so many pathways and some really great parks for your kids to play that you don't even really see them driving around the community, which I think makes it so special. They're intertwined behind some homes. You don't even really know that they're there. They're quiet. It's a smaller neighborhood, so it's not going to be busy in terms of people. Heritage has a good balance of homes that have laneways behind, and we'll get into that when we talk in more detail about the homes, but just know that there's tons of walking trails and things to enjoy in the community, and even an off-leash dog area on the east side of the community. So if you're a dog lover, I know there are tons of dogs in Heritage Hills, and it would be a really great spot for you. In terms of schools in the community, like Heartland, there aren't any on this side of town. I will link all of the designated schools in the description below. So if you're thinking about moving to Cochrane and wondering what schools your kids would go to, all the information will be there for you, and you can find that on the Town of Cochrane website. There is busing available to the schools, or you could drop them off depending on your preferences. Next, let's chat about the different home types that you can expect to find in Heritage, how much they cost, what they look like. We'll see some drive-by footage. of the areas, and I'll give you a good rundown on what you can expect price-wise. Heritage is really interesting to me because it's one of those communities in Cochrane that really started around 2010. So we have some more developed yards, like I mentioned earlier. Then we have some stuff that was built in 2019 and 2020. Then we kind of went into a pause over the last couple of years. And then last year, new development, there was some new show homes that opened, a new phase that opened, so you could get a brand new home or even a year-old home. So if you want an area that you could explore both, Heritage is a really great choice for that. I'm gonna start by talking about the townhomes, which are in the lower price range, and then we can chat about the estate homes and the brand new homes at the end of this section, so stay tuned for that. If you're looking to purchase your first home in Cochrane, there are some really great townhomes that come available in Heritage Hills along the highway portion and then the east side of the community, so southeast portion there. And those are going to range from the mid 300s to 500s, honestly, depending on the size, the age, and the style, whether it has a garage or if it's more the stacked townhome style. Next, we would move up into a duplex. Most of those are going to have a single front attached garage, and some of them have really great mountain views and nice sized yards because they border the west side of the community. Those are going to be in the low to high 500s price point wise. Then there's also really nice laned homes in Heritage. So that is going to be a house with maybe a detached garage at the back and then a laneway, and then it's a detached house. So price point for those are going to be high 500s to high 600s. There honestly is a range depending on how old it is, the size, if it has a garage. Some of them have walkout basements. So there's going to be some variety there. Where we're going to see the most variety on homes in Heritage Hills, in my opinion, are in the front attached garage house. Most of them are going to be a double attached garage. There's a few triples, but honestly not that many. And this is where we're going to have some varying in the age from say 2010 to 2014, 2015, and then 2019, and even as new as brand new. So I like to think of it as we have regular front attached garage homes that are backing a laneway without a view and typically aren't a walkout, but there are some. And then we have homes along the ridge in the community, or some that are higher up, more on the north side, that are going to have a bigger view. And then we have the brand new homes. So we can think of it as starting with your regular front attached garage home. Some of them are going to be backing the pathway, some of them aren't. That's going to be in the low 600s to mid 700s. Now, some of the yards in Heritage Hills are quite slopey because the whole community is built on a hill, and some of the yards are smaller in terms of use of space. So if you're looking for a flat yard, this community might not be the right fit for you overall. But if you're looking for a home along the ridge that's larger in square footage, has a walkout basement and great views, those are really great options for the neighborhood as well. Those are going to be in like high 700s to mid 800s. In terms of the brand new homes, there's a variety of quick possession homes that are often available from builders like Townhomes. And then we have bigger homes from Cranbrook Homes, Homes 556, and Fifth Avenue Homes. Some of those have triple car garages. Some of those are going to be in 800s upwards to $1 million. So as you can see, there are a decent price range in the homes in Heritage Hills depending on the age, location, and what they offer in terms of view. So this is why it's really important to get an understanding of the different neighborhoods in Cochrane, different price points that exist for all of the homes here. Because Cochrane is growing so much, in my opinion, it's important to think about, okay, what's going to happen in the future with some of these communities? Maybe they don't feel like they have a ton of amenities now, but maybe they will have some in the future. So like I mentioned, we're hoping for a grocery store to be in Heartland, which would be really close if you lived in Heritage Hills. And then just on the quarter section north of the community is a planned development by the town of Cochrane called Horse Creek Sports Park. I don't have all the details on what's going to be there exactly, but they're planning on doing something starting maybe in winter 2027. So we can think of things like baseball diamonds, soccer fields, a multi-use field and field house, playgrounds, walking paths, washrooms, and things like that, and then a future school site. Something to keep in mind is in the future, the community could be busier.
because of something like this. So really important to think about with all the development that's happening in Cochrane, what's going to be close to your community some point in the future if you're thinking about living there for a while. Just to the east of Heritage Hills is a brand new community called West Hawk, which is going to have a similar vibe. It will be smaller than Heritage Hills overall, but that's going to be adjacent on the hill too. So if you want more information about that community, I'd be happy to chat with you about that one as well. It's just in like the initial stages right now. The show homes are going up, but there is some stuff for sale too. So if you're looking to invest in brand new, in a new community, it's a great option also. So we chatted about everything that you can find in Heritage Hills, why it might be a great place to live. Now I wanted to touch on why it might not be the best community for you. It could feel a little bit too far west. If you did commute into Calgary every day for work, depending on what time you left in the morning, you might want to consider living on the south side of town, or maybe even in somewhere like Glen Eagles, which you're going to have a shorter commute time by like 10 or 15 minutes. In my opinion, Heritage Hills is really not that far. It's about the same downtown Cochrane for all of the amenities, no matter where you live. But just something to think about if you wanted something a little bit more walkable into town, it's not going to be the best fit for you. And like I mentioned before, there are yards that are pretty sloped. So if you would prefer a flat yard, there might be better options for you in town. But for so many people, the affordability of some of the homes with amazing views and living in a smaller, more peaceful community is a trade-off for them, and it's worth it. So overall, really a good community to consider. If Heritage Hills seems like it's going to be a community that would be a good fit for you, or you're still trying to figure out what areas of Cochrane and home type are the best for your family to move to, please get in touch with me. I would love to chat with you. All of my contact information is below.